Hi, I want to walk you through how I configured and secured this Model Context Protocol server. First of all, we start off with the source, which is actually a fast API I built in Python. It handles sensitive claims data, a typical business service. I have deployed it safely using the Azure Container Apps, so it is scalable and secure. Let us navigate to the API section, and you can see I have our Claims API listed. I want to expose this API using the Model Context Protocol. As you can see, this capability is now available in Azure API Management. This action automatically transforms the API standard documentation, typically the OpenAI specification, into the model manifest format that the AI can understand. We have two options available in APM: expose an existing MCP server, and the second one is expose an API as an MCP server. We will proceed with the second option. Since I have already completed that, let me walk you through the configuration. In the configuration, you can see exactly which operations of the API we are exposing as tools. Crucially, in the policy section, we are defining what is allowed. Here we enforce that any caller must be authenticated via a valid JWT token to access this MCP server. The token validation is handled directly by APIM, adding a critical layer of security. Now let me navigate to the MCP server.json file. You can see the bearer token authentication scheme is defined here. This file is what the AI client reads to understand the security requirements. To get the key, I use the postman to simulate the authorization process, requesting a proper security token from our identity service. Once I have that wallet token, I take it and paste it directly into the configuration settings for the GitHub Copilot. And now the AI is authorized to use any new tool with the proper credentials. Finally, we can see the results in action inside the Visual Studio Code. I can go to the GitHub Copilot chat and ask a question. Can you give me all claims? Because Copilot has both the MCP configuration and the wallet token, it realizes that was not a coding question and it actually requires a claims API tool. It dynamically executes the API call securely through APIM, and it then results the real-time governed business data.